Welcome once again to Breakfast Central, and it's time for us to, go into the world of sports with not my favorite person in the world, but once again, Udoka Njoku. Good to see you.
Good morning, Udoka.
Good morning.
Good to see you. We have sorely missed you on Breakfast Central.
No, we haven't.
Yes.
But
good morning, Osara. Good morning, Olive. And it feels good to be back. And I've missed you guys. I've missed Olive more, though.
I know you have.
Yeah.
It's good to see you.
And Osara, like he rightly said, he's not my favorite person in the world, but it's fine. We know how people don't recognize greatness.
I mean, you can do that. That was a nice one. That was
okay.
A nice one.
All right. Let's talk some sports
Welcome,
now.
Udoka.
Starting off with Confederation of African Football, the president, Patrice Motsepe, has announced that the African Super League will be launched in August 2023, with the prize money racking up to $100 million. Now, talks about the formation of the African Super League started to rise several months ago, and this move is thought to bring together the biggest clubs on the continent for an annual competition. Now, after a meeting held with 40 clubs during the latest Africa Cup of Nations, CAF President Patrice Motsepe announced that the first edition of the African Super League will take place in 2023. Now, the idea behind the tournament is to increase competition within the continent and create more income for the participating clubs. Additionally, if a team wishes to play in the newly formed tournament, they will need an academy and a women's team. Still talking football, let's go straight to Egypt and talk about Zamalek president Murtado Mansour. He is facing a 1-month prison sentence for publicly insulting Al Ahly chairman Mahmoud El Khatib. Al Ahly chairman Mahmoud El Khatib had filed 2 defamation cases against Murtado Mansour for the insulting comments back in 2021. Now, the pair have had a tense relationship in the past, with both clubs filing lawsuits to claim the African Club of the Century title 2 years ago. Now, the court had ruled in favor of El Khatib, initially giving Mansour 2 years in prison, but the sentence has now changed following the appeal. Now, Mansour is now set for 1 month behind bars, as the Economic Court revealed on Wednesday, despite Zamalek announcing the dismissal of the case just a month ago. And to athletics now, Olympic and world champion Kenyan athlete Faith Kipyegon has missed the women's 1,500 meters world record by 0.3 seconds at the Diamond League meets in Monaco on Wednesday. Kipyegon, fresh from reclaiming her world title in Oregon last month, clocked a new personal best of 3 minutes 50.37 seconds in the Principality of Monaco. Now, only Ethiopia's Genzebe Dibaba, who ran 3 minutes 50.07 seconds, has run faster, and a record was also set at the Monaco Diamond League in 2015. Now, USA's Heather McLean and Ellis Craney settled second and third, respectively, in personal best times of 3 minutes 58.89 seconds and 3 minutes 59.06 seconds. Now, the double Olympic and world champion has made the 1,500 meter world record one of her biggest targets before graduating to 5,000 meters. And to Manchester City for the defender, and talking about Benjamin Mendy, he has pleaded not guilty to another charge of rape. Now, the 28-year-old entered the plea ahead of a trial, which is due to start on Monday. He now denies 8 counts of rape, 1 of sexual assault, and 1 of attempted rape. Now, a jury panel of 8 men and 4 women were sworn in for the trial, which is expected to last more than 3 months. Now, the offenses against 7 young women are alleged to have taken place at Mendy's home between October 2018 and August 2021. Now, the French international will go on trial alongside co-defendant 40-year-old Louis Saha, who has also denied allegations, pleading not guilty to 8 counts of rape and 4 of sexual assault relating to 8 women between July 2012 and August 2021. And to the best team in the world of club football, talking about Real Madrid winning the Super Cup yesterday. For Benzema scored a goal, which now moves him to 2nd position on Real Madrid's all-time scoring list, overtaking Raul, and he now stays behind Cristiano Ronaldo, who has 450 goals. Now, Frankfurt, making their Super Cup debut, had moments of their own, but Europa League winners looked second best all through the game. So big congratulations to Karim Benzema and, of course, Real Madrid for lifting the UEFA Champions League and, of course, the Super Cup and also the Spanish La Liga. Congratulations to the Spanish Giants. And for Benzema, rooting to get to win the Ballon d'Or, all fingers actually pointing towards 2 strikers, Benzema and Lewandowski, who now plays for Barcelona, but still not registered to play in the La Liga. It's going to be a big season to look forward to in the Spanish La Liga this season. Osalge, 2 top clubs in the world, signing the best players in the world, and for Karim Benzema, yet again doing it on the football pitch after Ronaldo left Madrid. And a lot of fingers actually pointed, saying that Benzema would now step up, and he has surely stepped up for Madrid, scoring the goals for the White Giants.
Yeah, proud of him. You know, he still has a long way to go to catch up to Cristiano Ronaldo. I think he currently, Cristiano Ronaldo left at 450 goals at Real Madrid. So Benzema still has, a bit to do, and even Raul Aribishola, as Olive called him.
Wow. That was a behind-the-scenes joke.
Even Raul left off,
that.
somewhere in the 300s, but I'm proud of Benzema. I'm really proud of him. And I think he's also 2 trophies shy of, meeting up with Marcelo also, at Real Madrid. So I'm sure that he will surpass Marcelo. And, I'm a fan of Real Madrid also. So,
No, you're a Manchester United fan. Don't switch.
When one is not doing so well, you have to lean towards the second.
And, whilst we're talking about football, I think we should talk about players. And I'm bringing this conversation up because you just talked about Benjamin Mendy saying no, pleading not guilty to the charges raised against him. A few days ago, we talked about Thomas Partey, and Thomas Partey also, a woman has come out on social media to bring out claims and charges against him. Yeah. I get that Manchester City has suspended Benjamin.
Mendy.
I wanted to ask how much impact scandals of this nature have on the career of footballers. How seriously does the club take it? Does it impact the club? And, how do they react to it normally?
Well, when it comes to situations like these, clubs should be able to stand firm and also stand against this kind of things. And this was one of the reasons why a flag was actually flown during Arsenal and Crystal Palace's game, saying that the rapist should not be allowed to play, talking about Thomas Partey. But now, you're still innocent until you're proven guilty. Now, nothing can be done to Thomas Partey until the court says that, look, this guy committed this crime, so he will be suspended from the club. So
well, Benjamin hasn't been proven guilty yet. It's just still, there are charges against him. He's taken his plea. He's pled not guilty.
Yeah, but it's looking like it's glaring that he did something wrong. That is Benjamin Mendy. It also happened to the Manchester United player who was taken off the team. That's Greenwood, who was taken off the team because we saw videos online, and he has been taken off the Manchester United team until further notice. So Thomas Partey, I'm sure Arsenal will actually take charge and probably suspend him for a couple of months, or even
you can't suspend him if there's no proper evidence, or at least a ruling that proves him guilty.
Yeah.
Anybody, and this is not belittling the allegations, but any player, randomly can be accused. But if there's no proper evidence that says that this person is very likely guilty, then you can't just suspend him, simply because of an accusation.
So what can be done is then they'll probably launch a panel of inquiry, to dig deeper into this. And if a case is found against him, he should be charged. And this is also to urge a lot of women, who, if you have a sufficient case, yes, there's a court of public opinion on social media, but take them to a court of competent jurisdiction so that, the court can then, decide this person's fate.
I think that's already what happens.
Yeah, because
that's already what happened.
Being carried out, especially for Thomas Partey, and I'm sure in coming weeks we'll get a final verdict on who is guilty and who is not guilty. I'm sure that will happen very soon.
That's already what happens. The club has its own investigation. The police also has its own investigation. I mean, as long as it's a case that has been charged and there's a police investigation, all those things happen. Nobody, continues to play a player and ignore, or to use a player rather and ignore the, crimes, of the allegations against him. There's always an investigation that is ongoing, and then it gets to a certain level where they then say, okay, we probably have to withdraw this player.
Yeah, even till now, a lot of fans actually still attacking West Ham United for allowing Kurt Zouma to still play football because of the incident he had with his cat, for kicking his cat, and also going to court about that issue. So things like this happen, but it depends on the club if they do want to take action or not take action. It all depends on the club. But when the court says this is the final verdict, I'm sure charges will be given to the players.
Okay, we'll certainly be following up with these stories, and I'm sure that you'll be here to give us what the updates
Definitely.
are, contrary to Osalgate's preference. It's good to see you,
much,
Udoka. Thank you for joining us this morning for sports. I'll see you after the show.
Definitely. Osalgate, have a great day.